since fi equals 5. This is equal to minus 10. Let us consider class interval 105 to 125. Here, xi equals 115. Then ui equals 115 minus 135 by 20. This implies that ui equals minus 1. And fi equals 13, therefore fi ui equals 13 into minus 1. This is equal to minus 13. Let us consider class interval 125 to 145. Here, xi equals 135. Then ui equals 135 minus 135 by 20. This implies that ui equals 0. Now fi ui equals 20 into 0, since fi equals 20. This is equal to 0. Let us consider class interval 145 to 165. Here, xi equals 155. Here ui equals 155 minus 135 by 20. This implies that ui equals 1. Now fi ui equals 14 into 1, since fi equals 14. This is equal to 14. Let us consider class interval 165 to 185. Here, xi equals 175, then ui equals 175 minus 135 by 20. ui equals 2. Now fi ui equals 8 into 2, since fi equals 8. This is equal to 16. Let us consider class interval 185 to 205. Here, xi equals 195, then ui equals 195 minus 135 by 20. ui equals 3. Now fi ui equals 4 into 3, since fi equals 4. This is equal to 12. Now from the above table, we need to find sigma fi and sigma fi ui. Sigma fi is the sum of all the frequencies, that is, sigma fi equals 4 plus 5 plus 13 plus 20 plus 14 plus 8 plus 4. This is equal to 68. Sigma fi ui is the sum of the values of product of fi and ui, that is, sigma fi ui equals minus 12 plus, minus 10, plus, minus 13, plus 0 plus 14 plus 16 plus 12. This is equal to 7. Now using the step deviation method, the mean is calculated as x bar equals a plus, sigma fi ui by sigma fi, into h. Substituting a equals 135, sigma fi equals 68, sigma fi ui equals 7, and class size, h, equals 20, in the mean formula, we have mean equals 135 plus, 7 by 68, into 20. This is equal to 135 plus 140 by 68. This is equal to 135 plus 2.058. This is equal to 137.058. Therefore, mean equals 137.058. From the above table, we can observe that the maximum class frequency is 20, belonging to class interval 125 to 145. Therefore, this class interval is termed as the modal class, that is, 125 to 145. From the modal class, we have lower limit, L, of modal class equals 125. Class size, H, equals 20, frequency, F1, of modal class equals 20. Frequency, F0, of class preceding modal class equals 13. Frequency, F2, of succeeding the modal class equals 14. Now, let us substitute these values in the mode formula, that is, mode equals Z plus, F1 minus F0, by, 2F1 minus F0 minus F2, into H. We have, mode equals 125 plus, 20 minus 13, by, 2 into 20 minus 13 minus 14, into 20. This is equal to 125 plus 20 minus 13, by 40 minus 17, into 20. This is equal to 125 plus 7 by 13, into 20. This is equal to 125 plus 140 by 13. This is equal to 125 plus 10.76. This is equal to 135.76. Therefore, mod equals 135.76. To find the median of given data, we need to find the cumulative frequencies. Here, we find cumulative frequency as current class interval frequency plus previous class interval frequency. For class interval 65 to 85, given frequency is 4. Then its cumulative frequency is 4. Now, for class interval 85 to 105, given frequency is 5. Then its cumulative frequency equals 9, that is, 4 plus 5 equals 9. For class interval 105 to 125, given frequency is 13. Then its cumulative frequency equals 22, that is, 9 plus 13 equals 22. For class interval 125 to 145, given frequency is 20. Then its cumulative frequency equals 42, that is, 22 plus 20 equals 42. For class interval 145 to 165, given frequency is 14. Then its cumulative frequency equals 56, that is, 42 plus 14 equals 56. For class interval 165 to 185, given frequency is 8. Then its cumulative frequency equals 4, that is, 56 plus 8 equals 64. For class interval 185 to 200, given frequency is 4. Then its cumulative frequency equals 4, that is, 64 plus 4 equals 68. From the table, we obtain number of customers, n, equals 68. Therefore, we have to find the value of n by 2. This is equal to 68 by 2. This is equal to 34. This implies that n by 2 equals 34. From the cumulative frequency distribution table, we observe that the cumulative frequency 42 is greater, and nearest to n by 2 value, that is, 38. The class interval is 125 to 145, for cumulative frequency 42. Therefore, the median class equals 125 to 145. From the median class lower limit, L, of median class equals 125. Class size, H, equals 20, frequency, F, of median class equals 20. Cumulative frequency, CF, of class preceding the median class equals 22. Substituting L equals 125, n by 2 equals 34, CF equals 22, H equals 20, and F equals 20, the median formula, that is, median equals L plus n by 2, minus CF, by F, into H. This is equal to 125 plus 34 minus 22, by 20, into 20. This is equal to 125 plus 12 by 20, into 20. This is equal to 125 plus 12. This is equal to 137. Therefore median equals 137. Therefore, median, mode, and mean, of the given data is 137, 135.76, and 137.05 respectively. Remarks: the three measures are approximately the same in this case.